Greetings and welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where, who needs a script? The first question comes from Hugh James, 1978. If we were to meet at Oswan, another chance to plug the gathering there, thank you very much. Here we go. Would you call me James or you James? You James, they call me Mr. Hugh James, 1978. Oh, Mr. 1978. You know, I don't think we're on first name terms, so I'd call you Mr. 1978 and you can call me Mr. Talented. Next question comes from Chthonius. I need 47 ninjas died in making of this comment. I need to know, because I keep on tripping over the invisible things, what should I do with the bodies? You see, you get the ones that didn't die because there's probably more than 47 ninjas, and you get those to dispose of the bodies because they can see the dead ninjas, because there are other ninjas can see each other, and they can also see predators, but not predator drones. Got to stop mentioning those. Next question is from Crowbarza. Forgive me if this has already been asked. Vegemite, it's people, isn't it? Well, no. You see, Australians, most Australians like their beer. Now, when they make a particular beer called Victoria Bitter, what they do is they take the scrapings out of the inside of the brewer's vat after it's been brewed, and what they do is they adding celery and onion essence and salt, and that makes it delicious, apparently. Chrissy A asks, can a girl ask a guy to marry her? Fuck that, will you marry me? I don't know you. And can you not wear your soldier's uniform when you do that? Because that, kind of makes me nervous. I mean, it's, and maybe, like with some, chocolates. Like one of those great big 1 kilo blocks of Toblerone or something. You can get them at the airport, because you'd need to go to the airport anyway, because I'm in Melbourne and you're not in Melbourne, because I don't see you at our gatherings. And Higriffon asked the next question, how do they get pudding in those delicious pudding-filled snack pies? No, see, you're looking at the wrong way around. What they do is they have pudding, which has always existed, and they take and they put the pie specifically engineered around the pudding. So, the pudding is the main thing of the pies. That's why it's a pudding-filled snack pie. It's you're buying the pudding pie because of the pudding. You're not buying. If you just wanted a pie, you'd have any old pie. But you want pudding pies. It's the same with like Vegemite pies. If you want a pie filled with Vegemite with a little cinnamon on top or something, then you would go and buy a pie full of Vegemite, or get some brewer's scrapings and do it yourself. The last question is from Eminem #1 fan. Before you respond, you should know I have photographic evidence. Now, do you or do you not have a lost people living in your mustache? If they're lost, if they're lost, I wouldn't know about it. So how am I to know? Photographic evidence can be, like manipulated and distorted and all that sort of thing. I mean, who knows whether I'm actually, making a fireball or not. I mean, I can tell because my hand is like rather hot now, but you can't tell at home because I could have been just going to the website with the explosions on it and then taking one of those explosions and then making a fireball from my hand, which, you know, makes any possible sex life rather uncomfortable. And that's it from Tell It to Someone for this week. If you would like to ask a question, ask me down there. Looks strange inside this camera. It's moving around. Look at that. Bouncing around. Whee! Here's your dovetail question. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay. Change vests.